Hello everyone, welcome to Biotech with Tanvi. Today we are going to understand one of the most fundamental concepts in molecular biology, the difference between DNA and RNA, its structure and key differences. Let's start with the basic structure. DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid is generally double-stranded and contains the bases A, T, G, C, where A is adenine, T is thymine, G is guanine, and C is cytosine. RNA or ribonucleic acid is usually single-stranded and has a slight twist. Instead of thymine, it contains uracil. So its bases are A, U, G, C, where A is adenine, U is uracil, G is guanine, and C is cytosine. So an easy way to remember this is DNA loves T and RNA loves U, that is uracil. Let's compare DNA and RNA side by side. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. So the word contains deoxy, means that DNA lacks an OH group at its second carbon. Hence it is named as deoxy. And the ribo means it contains ribose sugar. RNA stands for ribonucleic acid. DNA is a double helix structure, whereas RNA is single-stranded. DNA has bases ATGC, adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine, whereas RNA has AUGC, that is adenine, uracil, guanine, and cytosine. DNA is mainly found in the nucleus, and RNA can move between nucleus and cytoplasm. DNA is very stable, which makes it suitable for long-term storage of genetic information. RNA is less stable and short-lived, that is, it can degrade easily. DNA stores genetic information and RNA plays many roles like carrying messages, helps in protein synthesis, forming ribosomes, etc. DNA has only one main type, whereas RNA has three main types: mRNA, tRNA, rRNA, etc. DNA can self-replicate and RNA is synthesized from the DNA itself. DNA is long-lived and RNA is short-lived. So you can think of DNA as the blueprint of life and RNA as the messenger that carries instructions to build proteins. Mind-blowing fact. If you took all the DNA from all the cells in your body and stretch it out end to end, it would reach the sun and back over 600 times. Isn't that fascinating? Imagine something so microscopic inside every cell, yet it contains enough information to fill an entire library. So this was the fun fact for today's video. If you like this video, make sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.